Okay. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Learn Fishing with me. Once again, my name is Brad, and today we're going to be looking at a couple of different reels, all from Lew's. Quick disclaimer, one of the reels that are here, I do own. I don't have it on a rod, so I haven't actually used it yet. So, yeah. Just as a note, I'll tell you which one it is once we get to it. First one for today, though, we're going to be looking at the Laser SG Speedspin 100. Let's see how it looks. Alright, fairly simple little setup here. And I will be reading everything off of the box just to give fair heads up, because I don't really know much about these. So this one here has an 8 bearing system. Get this in this way here because I want it going this way. There we go. So it's a 7+1. Skeletal speed rotor. I have no idea what that means. Not gonna lie. 5.2 to 1 gear ratio. And 0 backward spin. 0 reverse. If you got 6 pound, 6-pound line on here, you can get about 100. Whole weight on it, 6.6 ounces, so it's fairly light, and you can tell it's fairly light on this. That's really all that the box says. Yeah, not much else on there. So we'll just go by feel. How kind of nice, not bad so far. Feels like it's got a fairly decent action. As I said, it is a fairly light reel. This one is the LSG 100A. I'm told that this is the drag on the top. I don't know how it works yet. Eventually I will learn about it. But yeah, it's a fairly nice feeling reel. Not much else really to say about this one. The next reel we have coming up is the Speedspin SS 20HS. Now, this one has a 10 bearing system, a little bit bigger of a reel because it is a 20 instead of a 100. Now, beyond that, to be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure what that means yet. Again, I'm still learning about this stuff. Once I find out, I will start letting people know. Hope if I got this going the right way here. There we go. So it's got a 6.2 to 1 gear ratio, 9.1 ounces, and again, it's a slightly larger version than the last one, so it's gonna weigh more. So it's got a good feel to it. A 10 bearing system, 6.2 to 1 gear ratio, so it'll go a little bit faster. I do like the grip on this one actually quite a bit more. You can see their little dimples on it. Feels fairly nice on the hand. The other one is just smooth here. So again, being a slightly larger version, if you have a mono 6-pound, you get 195 yards. 8-pound, you get 145. And a 10-pound, you can get 116 yards on there. Whereas if you go braided, you can get a little bit more because I guess braided line is considerably stronger. Makes sense. Starting at 8 pound, you get 390 yards. 10 pound gets 360 yards, and a 15 pound gets 190. Wow. Okay. It'll be more than enough to do like every single one of the lakes we have around here. Although I don't know how many you're going to be casting off because again, I'm still learning this stuff myself. So yeah, not much else to say on this one here. All right, and the last one up we're going to do here is the Speedspin CRX 100. This is the reel that I own at home. Granted, mine is the 200 series. And again, it does not have, I don't have a rod for it yet, so I haven't used it once. With this one here, it's got a few little interesting features that I would like to talk about. A few little interesting features on it. We got a 10 bearing system on it to start with. You got your mono capacity of 90 yards of 6 pounds on this one here. Will be longer with a higher poundage on the 200. You got your 10 pounds max drag. I'm not entirely sure what the 23-inch RPT means. 5.2 to 1 gear ratio on it, so that's pretty decent there. Braid capacity in an 8 pound, you get 195 yards. A whole whopping 6.6 ounces, so it is fairly light again. But again, this is the 100 version. And yeah, one little interesting feature about it that honestly I just learned recently, this little flip switch allows you to actually have it go either direction. Now, I'm guessing that's to give the fish a little bit extra line when you want it to have the line, but not all the time, because when you get it locked, you cannot go backwards. The second you unlock it, there she goes. Interesting little thing that, as I said, I just learned about today. It's an interesting little reel. But yeah, so to be honest as well, again, this is one that I own. Part of the reason why I did end up going with this one, honestly, it just looks really nice. You got little red in there. Red's one of my favorite colors. And it's just an absolutely beautiful little reel. And once again, if you have anything to add, please add it down below. And